Hello everybody, my name is Vivichim and welcome to How Bad Can It Be, the series where I slowly descend into madness by playing all of Steam's terrible games. It's also the series which can't stick to a theme apparently, but the less said about that the better, okay? Good. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at something really special. Lost Base Escape. Developed by Shevchenko Technology alongside Demic Technology, who also published the game. Demic Technology, of course, also responsible for such classics as, well, I guess they haven't really done anything else. Not to worry though, as Shevchenko here have brought us the classic known as Pixelism, which, judging by that review score and that price tag, we'll probably be seeing very soon. Side note, I probably butchered the names of Shevchenko and Demic, but they butchered this game, so it's all good. Oh, what's this? Content in this product may not be appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. For once, this is actually useful, because if you're a child with gamer parents, they'll send you off to an orphanage for owning this. Here's a look at the system requirements of this game, so you should have no trouble at all wondering why you did this to yourself. If you can't run this somehow, I do question how you can watch this video, but you should also feel lucky because this game is something else, and I envy you for not being able to run it.
But Jim, I hear you cry. When are we getting to the gameplay?
We'll get there soon. I just really need to fill for time because there really isn't much to this game, okay? So let's look at the About page and its updates. Editor's note. Add in some shopping channel music. Okay, good.
Lost Base Escape. Sci-fi horror with elements of shooter. Immerse yourself in the atmosphere of an abandoned space station, hide from monsters, and travel through the maze, and finally find the exit.
Game features.
Trading cards.
Oh.
One achievement. Soon.
Wow!
Horror atmosphere.
Whoa, nice graphic!
Interesting story. Seems legit to me. How about those updates? Oh damn, it's the last time to get this game for half price. Oh, never mind. I guess that achievement's still coming, huh? When did this game come out again? Oh right, the 23rd of January 2017. It's currently July. That must be one tough achievement to program. How about those trading cards? Well, at least they exist. Damn right I haven't got a single one of them because I completed the game before I spent enough time playing to get one. You'll see what I mean. With that being said, let's get into the game. Well then, this title screen sure is something. We have three options available. Start, pretty self-explanatory, load game, and quit game. Apparently adding the word game to the word start was out of their programming time. What's that? You want to know about the options? Well, there isn't any on the title screen for some stupid reason. Oh, where are they? Oh, they're in the in-game menu, of course. Something you will not be seeing because I didn't know about it until writing this script. I just know there's apparently low, medium, and high for graphics options, which do basically jack shit apparently, and some basic audio options. Thanks to this guy's review for letting me know about this. Let's not even mention the fact that the title of the game isn't even on the damn title screen! So the game loads for a strange amount of time for something like this, and we are in a lovely little space corridor, which looks like it's straight from every other generic space-based horror game everywhere. You know you're in trouble because of the siren above your head, which makes no noise at all. Really invoking the horror atmosphere you promised your guys.
Nice
graphics
graphic!
has already failed, but I'll give the atmosphere a chance as it might build, right? Right? So I noticed that there's a gun on the floor thanks to the text because I can't see anything, and I don't even think there's actually anything there. Locked and loaded with my generic soundbite, I walk in through the door, and oh my lord, there it is. The alien. What am I gonna do? Crap, I better run now he's dead. Well, that was easy. True horror here, guys. So, yeah, that's one of the main threats of this game. A generic pinkish mess who makes a generic roar which every other enemy makes. All horror is immediately dead, because not only do these enemies drop with ease, they make a terrible noise with no soundtrack to intensify any atmosphere and trigger reaction. The closest we get is this guy behind a door you walk into. Wow, major spooks over here, guys. Next up we have the monster, according to the trading card. Generic. I can see the interesting storyline going on here, guys, with the game's lack of lore, explanation, or names for the enemies in the damn game. Come on, guys. At least name your creatures something and have a guy pop in and be like,
Hey mate, watch out for the Krulak. They're festive with the Bloomsday cousins, and those giant knife-like hands can rip you to shreds in an instant.
see? Was that so hard? No. These guys are just glitching all over the place, by the way. From this guy here having a seizure, these guys are just freezing in place after death and becoming bloody statues. I didn't even know they were dead. I just thought that's how they worked. Because you don't see them do a whole lot because they die so damn quick. This is supposed to be a sci-fi horror with elements of shooter. That's your words, not mine. Yours. This is a generic shooter with elements of sci-fi. The only horror here is how damn terrible it is. Anyway, back on track. So here I am just killing Julius Caesar over here, and I find a shotgun, which according to the trading cards is a rifle. I can also apparently replace my pistol with a shotgun if I want. Why would I ever do that though if I can just carry them both? Hard mode? Actually, wouldn't hard mode just be no weapon at all? Maybe it'd be more of a horror game then too. Huh. Funny that. So I grab it and try to walk through a door which won't open because everything looks the damn same, so it's either not a door or it's locked. I couldn't tell you. Carrying on past Mr. Freeze and this glitch right here, I get ambushed behind the door again by two of them, which puts me on low health, where your screen just goes a little bit red and actually makes it easier to see. So getting hit is a good thing in this game, because you can see what you're doing better. And it also adds more sound with the ominous and totally non-generic heartbeat. One lad drops, the other freezes, because of course he does, and I go down the corridor to my left with the radioactive sign, and voila! I've beaten the game. No, seriously, I've beaten the game. No, seriously, I've beaten the game. That's right. This game has the audacity, the damn balls, to add a load game option to its title screen when it's not even 5 minutes long or difficult in any way whatsoever. I have honestly never said this before. I have never, ever bought one of these games, played it, and felt ripped off. Most of them, including this one, I buy for either super cheap or I buy in bulk through bundles for super cheap, so most of the time I can safely say, do you know what, it may be utterly terrible, but for so cheap, I can accept that. Still don't recommend getting the game, but I can accept it being so cheap. This on the other hand, I spent 39 pence on this game, which is nothing, and I still feel ripped off. This should be on a small website for free, showcasing the concept of a game you want to make, instead of on Steam charging 79 pence off sale. Now I can already hear it. 75 pence is nothing. Oh, that's only $1. And that's not the point. Cheap price tags do not justify terrible products, and it certainly does not justify lying to the consumer. Lost Space Escape breaks nearly every promise it says to deliver to the player. The only one it keeps is the trading cards, which might be the only redeeming feature of this terrible excuse of a game. I could imagine the people who enjoy trading cards having this be a worthy investment, at only a push really. The one achievement which is said to be coming probably for beating the game is still not here after over 5 months. The horror atmosphere you talk about is non-existent, and what we are left with is a bland, boring, and uninspired piece of rubbish which has the graphical fidelity of John Romero's Daikatana from 17 years ago, and a story which can be summed up in the span of a haiku. Seriously, watch. Alien attack. All my friends are dead. Why did I buy this? Demek and Shevchenko have clearly decided just to try and make a quick amount of cash using cheap shovelware rubbish. A theory supported by using Game Guru as his method of development instead of actually putting effort into creating something with software such as Unity or Unreal. In the About section, these companies, and I use the term companies very loosely, say we should hide from the monsters during the game, when the sad truth is, the real monsters are Demek and Shevchenko themselves for charging money for it. How bad can it be? It can be this fucking bad. I'm Vivid Chim, I hope you had a good time watching, do not buy this game, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye everyone.